Wow, yo. All right, if you guys watched my last video, I was so freaking wrong about this Nvidia. God damn, this they just fucking Nvidia just killed it. Ooh. All right, let's get to it. All right, quarterly revenue up 22 billion. Okay, so it's up 265% from last Q3 from last year. All right, but whatever. Look at this, 400% in data center revenues, and take note, they make like 75% gross margin for this. So for every $100 they make, they only spend $25 producing these data center graphics chips or data center H100, whatever they sell. They only pay 25%. All right, let's take a look at this. The gap revenue is just insane. Holy cow. Q4 FY23 versus Q4. That's 4 times in just 1 year. I was wrong. Yeah. The PE doesn't matter. It's probably the forward PE that matters more here. If you're going to see 400% compound revenue gains every year, I think it should take Nvidia like 2 years to catch up to its current price. That's assuming that doesn't go higher. Okay. Gross margin 76%. Operating expenses are pretty much kept the same. They only spend an extra 6% quarter to quarter. And year to year they only spend an extra 23%. Which going from like 2,900 to 3,100, it really isn't that much. These chips are so profitable. I think Nvidia has a temporary monopoly over data center AI chips. Data center AI chips, yeah. They have a temporary monopoly until the other players come online. But I'm gonna say for about a year, 1 to 5 years, next 5 years or so, Nvidia is gonna be ahead. They will be dominating this artificial intelligence market for the next 5 years or so. Before someone like AMD, maybe Intel, or one of those Microsoft or Apple partners catches up with them. So this, I could see the stock going to 2,500 in like a year or two. Okay, non-GAAP. I prefer GAAP numbers. I don't really like non-GAAP numbers. I'm sorry. Okay. There's your look at that gross margin. So when you sell GPUs like the RTX 4090 and the 4060s or whatever, I'm assuming those have a lower gross margin. So that's why right here is at like 56%. Meanwhile, when you sell those data center chips to big companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, and whatnot, those have a much higher margin. So yeah, they're doing amazing. Operating expenses pretty much capped at the same. Operating income's up 681%. God damn. Full disclosure, I do own one token share. I bought it yesterday at like 680, so I kind of nailed the dip. But yeah, up like 15% on that. I'm pretty happy, but that's my full disclosure. Trying to stay unbiased. But yeah. All right, non-GAAP. Don't do that. Outlook. Revenue is expected to 24 billion. All right. It's not bad. So it's going to be expected 24 billion. Right now it's at 18. What is that? Roughly going to be another 25% increase in revenues. All right, so maybe it won't be another 400% gain. Well, 400%. What you call it? What do they have 400% on? It won't be another, 400% revenue increase year over year. Was it? Yeah. It won't be another 400%. Maybe another 25%, but it's still huge. I think they might be sandbagging that 20. They might be sandbagging this 24 billion. I think it has a possibility maybe to go to 30, 26 minimum. Okay. All right. Notice once again their gross margin is increasing. So what that means is that either they're raising the price, or as they manufacture more and more of these chips, they're getting more efficient at it. So yeah, I think as like AMD and Intel and all that stuff, as they catch up, I think Nvidia might need to drop some of that pricing down. But if they have like economies of scale on producing these chips in place, then they might be able to maintain those margins. I think that's what Jensen might be trying to do right now, trying to get some of that software in there, because software has really high gross margins in general. Data center. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Optimizations across Nvidia data centers. Maybe like Nvidia can talk to Nvidia chips. Like Nvidia chips can talk to Nvidia chips, if you know what I'm saying. And then maybe there's like some kind of software or optimization gains to be made from that. And maybe they might fold RTX line into those chips. Maybe like RTX can read off the data center chips faster or some shit. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. Yeah, they're looking to dominate this freaking AR market. Remember when all of us are gonna be out of jobs because of AI in like 10 to 15 years from now. Remember, we're making history here, guys. Okay. Wow. The gaming and stuff. This is just like chump change to Nvidia, but we're gonna go over anyways. Our revenue was up flat from the previous quarter. A lot of gamers don't really like the new 4060 chips, especially on the lower end. I know, because I tried to build a PC recently, and a lot of people are hating on the new 4060 chips versus the old 3060s and whatnot. Yeah. RTX technology. Okay, nothing changed here. Oh, they did release the supers. I didn't get my hand on one of those, but not really sure what a verdict on that is, but yeah. All right, the Tensor. Okay, they're working with Google on the Tensor large. Okay, chat RTX microservice. Oh no. Oh, okay, it's only for developers. All right. Professional visualization. I think this is for like people who make like 3D projects and edit movies and whatnot. But yeah, that does not affect us. Yeah, this is just 40. Who cares about 463 million when you have fucking like 30 billion coming in from data center chips, right? Who cares about that? Okay, whoa. Actually, I care about this. All right, that is whatever. All right, let's come down to the consolidated statements of income. Wow. Revenue went from 6,000 to 22. 6 to 22. That's like almost 4x. Yeah. That's just quarter year, like first quarter of, or I don't know how their fiscal years works, but yeah, this is Q4 of 23 versus Q4 24. 4x gain, but then yeah, this is quarterly. I don't really like reading quarterly. Let's just look at the yearly for now. We're going to be focusing on here. Wow, so they almost doubled their revenue while barely increasing their cost of revenue, and they freaking walked away with a massive chunk of change. What is that, like 44 billion? R&D basically is the same. This is pretty much the same right here. They capped the R&D, capped the cost of revenue, they increased their gross profit margin, and then they walked with almost the same total operating expenses. Okay, and then their fucking net income is like a monster. What is that, like 4 divided by 30 maybe? 4 divided by 30. No, that's not right. Okay, so you'll do 29 minus 4 divided by 4. Got almost a 600% Net income increase. Wow. I'm just I'm just shocked. Wow. When you tell your grandkids you got replaced by AI, Nvidia is the company who did it. Oh jeez. All right, let's take a look at this balance sheet. This is I will say for the quarterlies these are the most important things, but let's just glance at the balance sheet. All right, cash position almost doubled. AR receivables tripled. Okay, that's a bit dangerous, but for the amount of business that they're doing, it's not. I guess it's within ratio. Inventories remain the same. That's excellent. They're just barely holding on to whatever inventories they need to hold on to. Prepaid expenses increased. Okay. Okay. So overall, their asset position doubled. Current asset position doubled. Meanwhile, keeping inventory, which is the only um, account that you low key don't want to really hold because it's more of a liability in the accounting world. But yeah, property equipment same. Operating leases slightly increased, mostly the same. Goodwill's mostly the same. That means that they didn't really buy any new companies to generate the new revenue. Neither did they went outside and buy any new buildings or all that jazz. It's a very efficient business too. They create the design of the chip, and then they tell TSM Taiwan Semiconductor to build it, and then they take like 75% gross margins. Really good business to be in. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Intangible assets went down. It's like copyrights and royalties and patents and stuff. All right, whatever. Deferred income tax. Yeah, this goes up because as your income goes up, this thing goes up. All right, so okay, assets is pretty much in line with what I expected. It's pretty much the same too. Current liabilities, yada yada. Yeah, it's just look at this. This is literally the same number. Okay, wow, this is really strong balance sheet. This is almost bulletproof. Long-term debt decreased. Okay. Yeah, it's nothing much going on here. Statement of cash flows. I don't think anyone actually reads this, but there is one section I want to read. 50. They also have like 100 something million invested in ARM, which is also in AI, which is also doing really well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, at this stage, 100 million is like what, like breakfast for them. So, uh, imagine though if they have bought out ARM, they would be in a monster position for this AI push. Okay, what's this? Okay, yeah, this is whatever. Let's look at their pitch deck. Yeah, overall super strong. What's this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what this is. I'm not gonna pretend that I know what this is. Most impactful opportunities. So like computer working top to bottom, refactoring, and creating new algorithms bottom to top, inventing. I don't know what this really means. I don't really know what Moore's law is. I actually do think I know what Moore's laws is. But yeah. Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where single threaded CPU performance. You can only jam so much silicon into a little square inch or whatever. And then I'm guessing Nvidia is saying they built some kind of software system to help them or help us get out of this curve. I'm gonna go shoo GPU computing waves of adoption accelerating. This is way above my pay grade, guys. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna pretend I do. Something about CUDA downloads. What the fuck are these? What happened to like polygons or whatever? Oh man, getting old. Oh, this one's actually interesting. So as as there's more Nvidia chips out there, it kind of self spirals and self inflates into like more like efficiencies and whatnot, which would attract more users to Nvidia, and then it keeps going in this kind of loop. Yeah, I think Nvidia is gonna be freaking dominating this goddamn AI industry from the head start, unless something really new and groundbreaking comes along. But for now, this is gonna keep Nvidia at the top. Yeah, this is ChatGPT and whatever Office Copilots. I've used this. This single thing right here is probably gonna kill Fiverr. This thing can make like logos. It can edit essays. It can do all kinds of crap. Microsoft Copilot, super good for making logos. Actually, I think this yeah, my YouTube logo was made by these guys. It took me like 5 minutes. Generative AI. This is actually like this stuff. I think I'm kind of scared for like all the videographers and like animation designers and all kinds of like creative digital work. It might get replaced by these guys. Photographers too. It might be the final nail in the coffin for those guys. Heck, I might get replaced if they goes towards yeah, there you go. I'm gonna get replaced. Financial services. Yeah. Wow, even farmers are gonna get replaced. That's interesting. Maybe the time for us all to just kick back and get free food and whatnot is here, assuming that the government doesn't fuck up. Okay. Don't know what that is. 960 is only got 2 GPU servers. Okay, wow. So this is what Nvidia is bringing to the table. No. You need 900 CPU servers, and you can just make do with two GPU servers, and some magical coding that Jensen need. This one I kind of do get. You invest $1 billion now. You're gonna yield 2.5 billion 4 years from now, at $4 per GPU hour. So you build all these. I'm guessing what they're saying. I'm guessing how these artificial intelligence data centers work is you build these giant computers, and then you air quote rent them out to software like ChatGPT and foreign AI or whatever, and then you charge them X amount per hour of usage. I'm guessing that's how it works. Okay, yeah. If that's how it works, then yeah, these guys. This is very important for certain people. Then powering the. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how this works. No idea. Okay, yeah, I get this. So instead of saying one AI like ChatGPT serving 15,000 little companies and big companies, every company is going to have their own AI server. It's kind of that's a bit fragmented. That's not how I envision AI, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to keep it separate to secure the information, I guess. I mean, if that's how they want to play it. Yeah, okay, I guess more money for Nvidia. Well, Nvidia's version is gonna make them more money. Hopefully, someone comes up with a better solution. Okay. Oof. Yeah. Look at this. Very important. All right. So FY20. I'm guessing we're in a pandemic or something down here. Nvidia was mainly selling their little GPUs and whatnot, and then boom, bang, they went to data center chips. You could see, FY21, 40% data, 47% gaming, and then FY24, 78% data and 17% gaming. Remember a few years ago when Nvidia was building those little chips for Tesla, and everyone was like super hyped about it? Well, now they're building them for everyone. Strong cash flow. All right, so blah blah blah. They have $26 billion of free cash flow. They're going to use roughly a third of that to repurchase shares in FY24. What's going to happen is that's probably going to drive Nvidia shares even higher than it is now, and a measly 395 million dividend. I think they shouldn't really pay the dividend. They should just plow this into more AI stuff to get ahead, secure the lead. All right, 78%. Okay. 5-year Kagar. This is huge. Yeah. See, this stuff, they only have like 11%. 11%, 7%, whatever. You just sell all of this and focus on this. No, leader AI, HPC. I don't know what any of that. GE Force. Oh yeah, it's like 4070. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, you can't. I had a GE Force driver update pop up, but you guys can't see it, unfortunately. I went with Nvidia because they have better driver support over AMD. I don't know, because haters or something. I don't know, whatever. Large upgrade opportunity. I don't really get how this works. GeForce gaming revenue, okay. I don't really know. Whatever. This is just kind of just like YOLO information. Maybe they had like an intern. They had like a fucking intern make this. Because, yeah, this is not that important. Everyone just cares about the data center chips. Okay. Automotive, okay. 1 trillion long-term available market opportunity. Data center systems, gaming, Nvidia AI, DGX cloud, autonomous machines. So I think we're here right now. Maybe a little bit of this. Eventually would go to autonomous machines and Omniverse Enterprise. They sound really cool. They sound like shit straight out of Overwatch 2. I'm excited and I'm kind of scared about our future, guys. Financials. Operating income, okay. Look at that. Boom. Just like, god damn. I'm still a little bit shocked. This is huge. Operating cash flow. Corporate sustainability. Corporate sustainability. Reconciliation. Okay, yeah, we don't really care about that. But yeah, guys. Overall, amazing, incredible earnings from Nvidia. I got my 1 token share. Right now it's at like 775. I'm still a little bit reluctant to buy at 775. Maybe if it dips down a little bit, I'll probably load up on more shares. Yeah. Until the next one. I'm probably gonna do new next, but until that, yeah, I'll see you then. I will see you then.